r/askreddit what becomes 10x creepier at night. Old man in a lawn chair in the front yard not doing anything. I'm just nipping on whiskey. It now'd stop freaking people out so much if you just masturbated during your nightly porch rocking. I work at 4 AM so when I walk to my car it's still night basically. Everyone once in a while a person is walking down the sidewalk alone and I can only see them under the street lights. 1000x creepier at night. That's just me getting a slushie while working on a project due the next day. The pile of clothes on my chair exists menacingly. Phone calls. Someone knocking or ringing the doorbell. Walked through my town center at like 1 AM one night. No one is around. Every single phone box that is dotted around is ringing. I didn't dare answer one in case I accidentally started one of those crazy mini games on GTA. Edit. A lot of people asking where on earth has phone boxes. When I was at uni at least, 2015 at the time, there were several groups of 4 phone boxes dotted along Luton town centre. Although to be honest BT phone boxes are pretty common all over the UK and are mostly frequented by homeless people trying to get hold of universal credit. It was your chance out of the matrix. A parked car with someone in it and you can only see the silhouette and it is wearing a stuffer pipe hat. Why would the car be wearing a hat? Because his hair is a mess. Cornfields. Feels like I'm being stalked. Okay, that was pretty corny. A call from your family. 10x doesn't cover that. It's never good news when family calls in the middle of the night. IDK bro. One time my brother called me in the middle of the night because he was drunk and eating mozzarella sticks and that reminded him of me for some reason. Did you ask him if they were good mozzarella sticks though? He seemed pretty proud of his mozzarella sticks, so I was just glad that he found so much joy in them that he called me in the middle of the night. Children's laughter. Hearing my 1.5-year-old daughter laughing in her sleep through the monitor in the middle of the night. Mine sleeps with me. I often wake up to her resting her face on mine and giggling. It's the demons telling her jokes. Mirrors. I legitimately cannot look at myself in the dark. I need to turn a light on or my heartbeat will genuinely start to quicken. Eater. Guys, my night vision's pretty decent. I obviously cannot see in the pitch dark, but I can see enough to understand that there's a freaky looking blob where I should be. This day after a few days of zero sleep, I saw my cat sitting on top of my dresser at about 4 in the morning. I couldn't figure out why she wouldn't move, so I went up to her and petted her for a solid minute until my cat walked into my room. I had been petting my folded clothes. Love insomnia. Cat was like, okay, I'm that easy replaceable. The sudden absence of any noise. The air conditioner shuts off. It's suddenly absolutely quiet and you wonder what's creeping up on you that's making no noise whatsoever. You try to listen in. It seems the silence itself is creeping closer and closer. Even the ringing in your ears ceases. Then, you see it. Nobody hears your scream. The sound of digging outside. I used to be terrified as a kid BC I would hear wood chopping sounds on especially quiet nights. One night I made my pops come in and sit with me to listen. Well, it was just my shitty wall clock ticking away. I'm my house, the heat turns on in the middle of the night and makes a ticking sound in the walls. So if it's midnight I'll wake up to hear ticking, then I'd feel heat, then I see my dog on my bed, black lab, and I scream. Happened last night, lol. My fam has the loudest heater downstairs. It clicks like a gun and then goes fwoomchka. The dogs flinch and jump every time. Someone humming a slow melody. Imagine being up on Reddit at 4 AM while in bed and you suddenly hear someone quietly humming. This is amplified tenfolds if you live alone. Your room is silent save the fan that rumbles by your bed. You're breathing, steady as a drum with sheep counts in your head. But then you wake with eyes wide, an inky fear burns through. You hear a ghostly voice sing baby shark do 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 do. My kids. The little monsters like to run around the house or stealthily crawl into my room to scare me / ask for a drink. There's something about flying a kite at night that's so unwholesome. My dad once flew a kite off the garage roof at night. He tied a mini torch to it and we could hear the neighbors talking about UFOs and arguing over who to call about it. Your feet dangling off the bed. Being almost 6 feet 5 inches, it is always scary every night, and there's nothing I can do but let them toes get nibbled by the crackhead under the bed. If I were you, I'd leave my butt hanging from the side as well. That's it folks, you made it to the end. I hope you enjoyed the video.